What's up, guys? Omega Fight here. Today we're going to talk about the H-Hour podcast that was released last week. So let's just jump right in. So they were discussing about how they were going to advertise this game, and one way that I think is going to be more profitable in the long term that they didn't mention too much was the Twitch TV. Twitch TV is going to be a big one as long as they can get somebody to promote them and sponsor SOF with H-Hour. So, meaning, if they can find a streamer, it could be a top name streamer like Lurk. I don't know if you guys are familiar with him on Twitch, if you guys are even familiar with Twitch. But Lurk, he's a good guy. He plays Arma 3 for the most part, but he also gets sponsored to play certain games. So the developers will give them a certain amount of money and will, pay them, a decent amount of money to promote their game. Well, they have to play it for a week straight or something like that. And a lot of these guys, they average probably, Lurk probably averages right around 30,000 viewers at a time, if not just a little bit under. So if you could do the math, if only like 10,000 or 15,000 were to download the game, and they gave him $2,000 at $15 or something, it would just be a ridiculous amount of profit, and that $2,000 wouldn't really mean anything. So, that's a good way to do it. And I know Tom mentioned in the podcast last week that they were trying to get connections with Twitch. I don't know if that was the vibe that he was trying to put off there, but if so, that is a very good way to get this game promoted. Next topic. Let's talk about the PC key and mouse versus the controller. So the advantages I feel. I've been on both ends, on the console and PC side, and I feel that mouse and key will have an advantage no matter what. I don't care if they make the game for a controller or not. If it's based around a controller, that's fine and dandy, but there's more controls within all your fingers. Like, for example, my mouse has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different controls. That's just for one hand, and then a ton on the keys. But the big advantage for keyboards is macroing, and also known as what's the other term that they use? Macro keys and key binding. That's it, key binding. So basically, you would be able to, for example, if you were to jump, which is normally X, and then you lay down, you normally hit triangle, right, on the controller. So if I was on the mouse and key, I would be able to, there's programs out there that I would be able to hit the spacebar to jump up, and then also be able to lay down, because I could take those two controls and combine it to one control to make more of like a combo move. That's the best way to kind of tell you guys what key binding is. I guess is using two controls for actually one button. So you would be able to do these combo moves. Your reaction time, I think, would be a little bit faster. I don't know that for sure. I know Black Widow also mentioned that he's played it, and he was doing pretty decent on the controller. So I'm just giving my opinion, being on both ends of competitive gaming on the console and competitive on PC. So yeah, man, if you guys have any questions, feel free to throw them in the comments. I think I'm going to wrap this one up. Just short and simple. This is going to be my new channel, Omega Fight. So if you guys like the video, just leave a like and a comment, please. And I'd love to get back to you guys. Thanks.